Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a good day. Better day than me, I hope. Still a little bit under the weather, but it's like day 4, so I'm getting better. And as promised, I promised to upload every day, so here I am. Still trying to keep doing what I said I would. If this is your first time here, this is what I do. I draw 2 cards in the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to get to the point of the energy of the tower reading, and then I look at the bottom of this deck here and see what we got. And then we clarify. We'll do 3, 2, and 3, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information. And yeah, that's it. Pretty much it. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this, today, tomorrow, 4 weeks from now, I don't know, is when a message might need you to see it, because that's how the universe works. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. All right. I think I've covered everything, so let's get started. The sun on this side of the tower. Well, the sun is the happiest card in the deck of any tarot deck. This is usually the card of revelation on this side. Something is revealed to you. Some kind of secret, some kind of truth, some kind of, oh my God, I had no idea energy. And when that happens, we can never see the same person that way again. Okay, we see somebody a certain way, and then once we find out they, self fentanyl and from their basement on their spare days, then we're kind of going, oh, maybe we don't want to hang out with that person anymore. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying it's something huge like that, and this is going to be some kind of truth bombshell that comes out of nowhere, and it's going to suck. I think it's going to cause your tower moment, and I don't think you're going to be able to get around it. Yeah, very much the hermit mode after that. After the tower, it's just like, I don't want anything to do with this person anymore. I don't want to see them. I don't want to talk to them. I just don't want them in my life. So this is basically you cutting someone off. Hard cut off, like, slamming the door. No more contact at all. This is a deal breaker. I don't know what it is, but we'll try to find out. Yeah, Judgment, then the Hierophant. Judgment card, of course, is just what I've been saying. You make a decision to cut this person out of your life, and it's like a lesson learned. It's like, oh well, now I know what to look for, and you learned a huge lesson and stuff like that. So yeah, this is gonna be you cutting somebody out of your life. I don't know who it is though. Let's find out. 3 cards. Knight of Swords. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. King of Cups. This is somebody who's deeply emotionally unstable. This is somebody who likes to manipulate people. This is someone who acts on their own terms always, and they have no concern for anyone else. This is like the mask comes off, and you finally see this person for who they really are. And you might see him as a nice person, and everything's good and golden, but the problem here is other people don't see him the same way. And they're looking at you like, how can you stand this person? It's like you're the last one to get it. You're the last one to figure it out. And you will figure it out. And there's no shame there, because people like to manipulate. These people like this will manipulate anyone they can. They'll put on a bunch of different masks for a bunch of different people. And they will always be, for one person, they'll be somebody else. And for you, they're going to be how you've always known them. And you get the idea. Well, the mask comes off. And you're going to see this person for who they really are. They steal, they take, they manipulate, they are reckless. They care nothing about anybody but themselves, and the only time they care about someone is when there's something for them to gain. Tower moment. Yeah, 7 of Wands, you're definitely cutting this person off. And Page of Swords. Not only are you cutting this person off, you're putting up your boundaries. You're trying to find out all the information you can about them to maybe protect yourself from them, because I've got a feeling they have taken a lot from you over the years, and you kind of let it happen, but you didn't even start to put two and two together. And now you're just looking back in the past and you're trying to figure out how much they've actually done. And it won't matter anyway because you can't change the past, but it's just going to make you angry if you do that. This tower moment's just probably going to make you upset, pissed off, whatever you want to say. But you're definitely putting up your walls. Yeah, 5 of Wands over the Hermit. Ace of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Sure. You're leaving the drama behind. You're leaving this person's connection behind. And you are leaving them behind completely. You're just cutting them off. You're just like, see, I don't want to be. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. You're manipulative. You're a user. You're a liar. You are not who I thought you were. And it might have taken you a couple years to get to this point, but you know what happens, right? I mean, we all discover things at our own rate. Just sucks that you had to find out like this. 9 of Pentacles is a very independent card. The 5 of Wands is conflict in this, and Hermit, touching all of these cards here, is basically saying, yeah, you're done. You don't want to see them anymore. No connection, no emotions, no energy, no materials, nothing. You're done. The only thing you're going to do about them is think about them once in a while. And every time you think about them, you're going to get mad. So there's that. And yeah, 10 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is definitely the energy of rebuilding your own life and just doing your own thing. You don't need this person in your life, and once you get them out, I think your life is going to improve. You're going to be a whole lot better, right? You're going to feel like, my God, why didn't I do this ages ago? But yeah, this person is a user. They're a liar. They're a manipulator, whatever you want to call them. And that's what they live for. That's their whole life. They're in survival mode all the time, and they'll never change. And the minute you kick them out, they probably already have 5 or 6 people lined up that they can start taking from. And then you have a choice to make. You either go into full hermit mode and say, you do whatever you want, I'm out, I'm leaving this behind, or you follow them and then you warn people and you're like, this is what they did to me, they're going to do the same thing to you, and cause all the drama. I would suggest not doing that, but hey, it's your life. You got the Hermit card here for a reason, so I figure you need some time on your own. You learned your lesson. You made your judgment call. But yeah, you are cutting off this liar, manipulator, user, whatever you want to call them. They're done. They are finished. In your life, anyway. Sorry you had to put up with this person for so long, but no more. Especially if you're watching this video and you suspect that someone in your life is like this already, and you just need a little bit of confirmation. So I hope I give that to you, and you'll make the right choice. I know that. Anyway, this reading is over, so I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. And here we go. Anyway, if you made it this far, this is usually what I call the void part of the video. No, but most people click off, so if you're still here, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit the old subscribe button. Share this to people who might need it. And, yeah, I try to upload every day. I normally sound better than this, I swear, I promise. I just got a little bit of a cold going on, and I hope I sound a little bit better each day. And thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on the video, subscribing, doing all the things. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right? Have a good one. Bye.